Dumpster diving addiction.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come on in and sit on down because today we're going to be looking to the smelly world of dumpster diving.
Dude, I love raccoons. I wish I could have a pet raccoon one day. Little bandits. I love when they hold stuff and then they waddle. You ever see when they steal dog food from like a dog bowl and then they run away? Try to get out of there real quick.
Times are tough right now. As people struggle to make ends meet, the prices of everything seem to rise every day, even for the most basic necessities. Why are you so expensive?
Chinese bootleg Mr. Beast Funko Pop. $378.
This has forced folks to get creative and come up with new ways to survive. And one of the fastest growing methods in this new weird money-saving extravaganza is dumpster diving. While many view digging through someone else's garbage as gross, others see it as
Isn't digging through people's trash illegal? Like, if you walked up to your neighbor's trash can and started looking inside of it, that's illegal. Like, you're committing a crime. No, it's mail? No, I think it's trash, too. I know throwing trash in somebody else's trash can's illegal. That's true. I'm almost sure that's true.
Thrown away gold mines, all for the taking. People find things like fresh food, perfectly good clothes.
Okay, I don't know about that. I understand dumpster diving for like some goods potentially, but not food.
And even ancient relics.
Fidget spinner. Have you guys ever thrown anything valuable out? Bro, I don't know if I like valuable. I guess that's like subjective. My Xbox, I've always given away a lot of it. The only thing that I've ever thrown out was like semi-ripped or like clothes that are like, you know, like, or like a really worn pair of shoes. And in my head, I'm like, should I donate this? But I'm like, these are fucked. Like some old ass gym shoes. But you could use them. But they're like, the soles are fucked. There's no tread.
That's an ancient relic that you'll find in a dumpster.
I throw away socks or like dirty shit. Like if you had like dirty underwear or something. Like I've had like white socks that are like brown. That like the bottoms of them are gross.
But of course, not everyone wants their trash to be found. Some divers have found human feces and dead bodies inside of dumpsters.
I've thrown out some shit underwear before. Like twice in my life when I've shit my pants. Just fuck. Take them off. Fucking chuck them in the trash.
There's behind.
Imagine the dumpster diver that would find one of those. Oh my god. A new pair of Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom.
So, gear up as we get ready to plunge into the world of dumpster diving. Starting with, what exactly is dumpster diving? Feels pretty self-explanatory. You're diving in dumpsters, but, albeit let me just fill you in case. Dumpster diving, otherwise known as dumpstering, or garbing.
I don't like that.
There's a growing trend around the globe that involves people going from dumpster to dumpster, hoping to find something valuable.
They didn't cut that one. Y'all, they didn't cut it. Look at that.
Bro, that ain't a jackpot. That's like a $4 fucking hair iron. I don't know. I feel like the appeal of this is it's like gambling. You know, no risk gambling. I can understand that. Should I do a dumpster diving vlog one day? That'd be fun. I really want to do a Goodwill vlog one day where I do thrifting. I just start sifting through trash. What's up, Bart Farts? Let's see what we can find.
Oh, man. Oh, it's got the bad away.
I mean, I would assume it just doesn't work. Oh my god! Madden 25 for the Xbox One? Oh shit! I'll be able to turn that into GameStop for like $2 of store credit!
This is all Xbox games. Come on, Xbox One. Oh, in there.
Oh my god, Madden 17? Oh shit! That'll be like 30 cents at the Xbox store. Or not the Xbox store, GameStop.
In there.
Whoa. Look at all this
Oh my god, Fanta?
food and drinks. Look at all those sodas.
We kind of touched on this a little bit with...
Like, what do you do with them is the thing. I understand if you're trying to dumpster dive as like a fun side hustle, But what are you grabbing out of a dump? Like, if you find all that Fanta, are you drinking it? Are you trying to resell it?
Like the Goodwill bins, in a sense, is kind of dumpster diving. But to be fair, it is people donating things for someone else to get. It isn't actual trash, something that's meant to just be in a landfill. Even though some of it should be, you know, there is a difference. But there is a trend happening where people, I think, who do go to those Goodwill bins, I think that's whenever they're like, we have to get... People know what they have too much now. We need to get the people who don't know what they have, and they're throwing it away to go into a landfill. And digging through the trash isn't a new concept. But
I think there's a real strategy here in dumpster diving, though. You really got to go to like a higher net worth area now, or maybe like a mid tier. What like net worth do you think would be the highest income people would throw out the most valuable shit? I feel like sometimes they donate a lot. I feel like a middle high class income would be the best spot. Or like really like Nepo baby rich people that don't care. You would have to go to like that area, just like a dumpster business around there.
it became more socially acceptable in the late 1960s and early 70s as people became very environmentally conscious and aware of the
Yeah, like a higher class suburban area.
amount of waste that they were producing. Companies like Shein and Temu are responsible for a new wave of fast fashion that is the contribution to billions of tons of waste each year from mass-producing clothing and trinkets. That make you feel good?
I'm pretty sure they all
I will say I keep a lot of all the Amazon review shit basically I kept. When we did the Temu review, like half of that shit I had to throw out. Because either, like, what am I, like the unicycle, it was broken. Like, it was broken. I just bought a unicycle, put it together. It was broken. Instantly. Threw it out. That's just in a landfill now. Well, I threw it in the recyclables because of the metal pieces. But even then.
also said Forever 21 when that
The
was
Miku outfit? Yeah, that got thrown out because I ripped it.
really big. Was like a huge cost.
Did you keep the Dubai chocolate? No, I threw that out as well.
I could see
Smelling salts? Those are gone. Possum I kept.
Forever 21. If there was a reason that Earth
No, I thought you were doing the Miku cosplay later. Fuck. I etched it in on my calendar.
would die or end, I think Forever 21. I would not, like, if someone was like, yeah, and it's Forever 21's fault, I would be like, sure. And companies like Walmart and McDonald's waste tons of perfectly good food from predetermined expiration dates. We got it so good that we're just like, just throw it away. If it's not mint fresh, I don't want it. Today, combating environmental waste is still a huge reason why people dive. But however, it has evolved over time to fit numerous needs, right? Not all these dumpster diving warriors are for good. I just want to say that. Everybody crawling around a dumpster isn't just some eco-conscious saint, all right? For example, some people scavenge through dumpsters behind construction.
Copper tubing. Gotta go around construction, get some copper tubing. It's worth a lot. Gotta get a dumpster dive, get some good metals that I could sell for scrap.
Sites to find building materials or scrap metal that they can sell.
Or sometimes they just go in the building and steal it.
Or sometimes they just go and break into stuff and grab copper out of the wall.
Copper tubing. Copper tubing's worth a lot of money. You can get a lot of, well, it's a good side hustle getting some copper tubing.
Thrown out appliances and office supplies. The reason it's so popular today is that there are tons of content creators across all platforms who make a living by showing off.
Bro, it's like a Pokemon unboxing. You know how fire that is? Dumpster diving 2025. Karaoke system, snacks, drinks, jerky, and cat foods. I'd be like, damn, what did this guy pull out of a dumpster?
What they have found.
And here's an overview of everything I've found, so I cleaned everything up.
We've got icy hot, nighttime cold, and
Bro, I'd be a little nervous that some of the shit would just be like recalled, no? If they're throwing out like full makeup that's not expired, I'd be like, bro, maybe you're using something that's like been recalled and it's like fucking poisonous.
cold and cough, NyQuil and DayQuil. Look at all that salt and pepper.
Yeah, we just fit everything. It was so much stuff. And this is like all the stuff that...
Dude, this feels like extreme couponers when they would cut to like one lady and she'd be like, I've saved over $3,000 grocery shopping in the last year. We have 35,000 tubes of Colgate toothpaste. And let's just say these pearly whites are never gonna go bad.
lined up, kind of sorted out by sections too, like
We've got our awesome haul all laid out.
Oh, that's fire. Dude, that's a good pull. The Planters Mix Trail Mix. Oh my god. The peanut butter trail mix Planters has is like heaven.
We found a lot of food and snacks tonight.
But this right here is hands down my most epic score ever.
TNT confetti cannons, red, white, and blue.
I am not taking fireworks out of a fucking trash can. Okay? That's a no-go. Just off of safety concerns, you're gonna let's light these puppies off. I found a confetti cannon. Bro, she has fireworks. She has oh no, these are poppets and shit. Still, a confetti cannon, bro? I don't know, just shit that's been in the fucking trash. Smoke sticks. I feel like something would be wrong with them.
Multicolored confetti cannons. We've got these smoke sticks.
Are you legally allowed to throw away unused fireworks in a trash can? Isn't that not like a hazard? I feel like you have to light them off.
$5 a piece. We have a mountain of sparklers.
It's crazy. They're just like, yeah, so kind of. It's the same kind of lie when someone's just like, I make $20,000 a month by renting out soda pop machines. Have you seen that? Time to do the pickup of my soda pop haul. And they're like in a laundromat. And they're like, $900? Okay. It's like bullshit, dude. Some of these people that are doing the dumpster diving, let's just say that you can't find something. You never know what kooky bitch.
Nah, and owning like a laundromat's the worst, bro. I always said I used to have to work at a laundromat, bro. They would rob that place all the time. Did I ever say that? I worked under the table. It was like for like 2 months. I would clean the place and empty the fucking like coin slots. Dude, it was like every other week somebody would just fucking break one of the fucking coin like exchanges and just steal all the money. I was like, I feel like there should be a better safety mechanism here rather than them just ripping a sledgehammer straight to the wall.
I just don't even, I don't like looking at it. It scares me and they throw it away. Sure. But I do have a feeling that
under the table, yes. Under the table means you get paid with cash. And I am not legally on payroll.
People are like going on eBay and buying something and being like, wait, what? And they pull it out. Oh my God, Chad. Do you see this right now? That kind of thing.
Oh my God, you guys. Somebody threw out a brand new Rolex. What are the odds?
Right themselves. Mom, can I go out and dumpster dive, please? I want to find a relic from the past. One of the more controversial reasons people dumpster dive is to find their next meal. Stores across the nation toss out millions of pounds of good food simply because it's nearing its expiration date, aka it's going bad. You'll get sick if you eat it. This is like
That's weird. Walmart doesn't do that because half the produce at Walmart's already fucking rotten. Tell me why I buy a case of blueberries and the next day they're fucking covered in mold and fuzz. Next day,
taking out dumpsters, waiting for big stores to throw out their expired foods. You think the guys ever come up with like meat? They're just like put it, they're like, back! They have like a torch. Back! Which is it's not even a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of regular people out there that just do it. Why?
It's free food, or it's my hobby.
The meat's gray. It's gray. It's gray ground beef. I mean, if you could cook and put a little garlic salt on it, it'd be delicious.
I mean, how long has it been in the dumpster? 10 minutes?
I mean, in this case,
yeah, I think any meats, any produce you could get away with, like it being out in the sun. Maybe if you live in a really cold area and they throw out meat, but I think like any raw stuff you probably shouldn't take.
10 minutes, but if just the sheer fact of them throwing it out into a dumpster that is littered with germs. Wait, this video is sponsored.
Blah, 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 blah.
Trends of people like washing their chicken in bleach.
Is that true? Or do they think you're just I mean, are they going? Yeah, we call it.
Oh my God, who is that one woman on TikTok that would wash her meats with soap? She would wash ground beef with soap. Like, do you think that was a joke, or do you think she was actually just that crazy? Or this? Like, this isn't even soap. Oh, it was soap. I think that one was a meme, though. But that's basically what the woman would do. Oh, is this it? It's clean now, bro. You're eating soap. You're eating chemicals.
One bit of it and you're blind. I'm blind. You go legally blind for 10 minutes.
What the fuck is he talking about?
True? Or do they think it just I mean, are they going? Yeah, we call it blind chicken. Because you eat one bit of it and you're blind. I'm blind. You go legally blind for 10 minutes. That would be. I want to go to a homeless camp or any place where it's like somebody grabs some bleached chicken and they're making like Nashville hot chicken out of it. Oh, these blind hot chicken sandwiches are good. I just grayed out, glazed over like I'm a White Walker.
If you knew it was just temporary, would you try the blind chicken?
It's kind of, I kind of want to. No, because I'd be too scared. I would be too much of a pussy.
I've woken up blind one time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not woken up blind. Your eyes were closed. We've already talked about this.
No, okay.
It was total darkness, and you're like, but all of a sudden it came back. I'm like, you woke up and your eyes were closed. Help!
I had like a face mask that had like herb bags, like bags of herbs.
What the do you mean?
Oh, he had like oregano in his face mask.
Bags of herbs. Were you hunting a vampire? Were you trying to fend off werewolves? Are you a plague doctor? What the f are you talking about?
This salesman in a mall sold my mom to it. Took him an hour to sell it to her. It's like a mask you wear, but it's like bags of herbs that go over your eyes and you throw them in the microwave, heat them up.
What the fuck is it supposed to do? And it made him temporarily blind?
Put them on, and when I woke up, I took it off, and I was like, I can't see.
Okay. I believe part of your story.
Okay, maybe if you had like a high amount of pressure. I'm thinking if it was pressing his eyes so much, like he probably opened his eyes and it was just like gray. Like, you know when you stand up and you have like low iron or whatever and you kind of like half, like not faint, but you get lightheaded and things get gray? Like that, but worse.
I believe that you got conned into buying a face mask where you heat up some oregano and put it on your face. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that you took the mask off, your eyes were closed, and you thought you were blind. Look, it smells great, but I'm blind.
I think what happened is the mask is too tight, and the bags of herbs was putting pressure on my eyes. And for 10 hours, the pressure on my eyeballs.
Yeah, 10 hours, the pressure on his eyeballs got too much. And so he opened his eyes, and for like 5 seconds, he couldn't see.
Why would that cause you to go blind?
I don't know. Have you ever put pressure
Reduce blood pressure to there would be no blood to his eye
on
region.
your eyeballs and can't see for a bit?
No. Dumpster diving.
Yeah, no, I know what he means. Like, have you ever gone like this? You rub your eyes. Like, that's what I was just doing. Like, you rub your eyes, and you're like, oh, fuck. And you open them up, and they're like it's a little hazy.
It's not only
But like that for 10 hours straight.
easy way to find free stuff. God. I already know, too. This is so there's going to be some guys like, he's right, actually. I actually pressed my fingers in my eyes, and I went blind, too, for a bit. Oh, God. Dumpster diving is not only an easy way to find free stuff, it's also a good way to find nice stuff for free.
That's the same thing.
You like that? People will search endlessly to find electronics, designer bags, and expensive makeup just to take it home and sell it online to make a profit from dumpster diving.
But like, what business is this people's throwing these out, or businesses throwing out like Gucci bags?
Wells with the Goodwill pickers. Are they on the same line as people who go to Goodwill and search through trashy bins or even thrift store shopping? Or are they a layer below because it's simply dumpsters?
I would say a layer below. Because, like, the bins, at least it's a organized thing.
I will say,
I feel like the bins is an organized thing, but I feel like you're more of an aggressive person if you're going to the bins. If you're going to the bins, you like confrontation, you live for the thrill, you know? I think if you're a dumpster diver, you're kind of just like a lone wolf.
I think they're parallel. But I think the people who are too cheap for the bins even.
Oh, yeah, because they're getting that for free.
You know what I mean? We just gotta watch out for thrift stores now. There's no such thing as a good thrift store anymore. Everything's so expensive. I saw this amazing. We got that pool table. I saw this Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Senior, whichever one. The guy who ran into a wall. Show a clip. But it was his, the Intimidator, the best one, and it was a billiard light. but it was his car was the hood, and I was like, holy, I was like, that's awesome. It's like, god damn, look, I was like, looked at the price tag, the guy wanted $3 grand for it. What is happening? What is this? Many people make a living purely by dumpster diving, finding all sorts of valuable things thrown away, like this beautiful woman, Melania Diaz, Melanie Diaz. Melanie Diaz was on TikTok one day when she watched a video showing a woman saving a substantial amount of money by simply digging through dumpsters. And inspired by
Oh my god, getting like holiday shit would be probably a fucking hustle. Like old Christmas decorations that stores didn't sell, you fucking pocket them for the next season. That would be like actually a fucking fire idea.
She gave it a try herself and was instantly hooked. At first, it was simply a hobby she pursued while working as a full-time photographer. But eventually, she was able to quit her job and dumpster dive to get by.
How do you report that to your fucking your tax income? Like, what do you do? Like, what is your job to the IRS? You're like professional dumpster diver. You have an LLC where you just like resell. It's probably just like you're a reseller. Like you just resell goods with the undersign of, yes, I go look in dumpsters for stuff. There's no way she's making a full-time salary from this.
She purposely targeted name brand stores like TJ Maxx and Home Goods and would find clothing items, along with books and toys that still had their tags on them. She said she only spent 4 to 5 hours a day diving in these goddamn dumpsters, but it was enough to sustain herself.
5 hours a day?
For over 2 years, she saved more than $50,000, which let her travel and visit her family in Colombia. Okay, it's $25,000 a year, Nick, but also probably a bit more than those photos we're making, all right? Full-time photographer, you pray to get those $25,000 a year. Now, Melanie has a social media following where she posts her daily hauls and uses the income from her content to buy food and other necessities. Which that's the thing too, is that there is the content side of it makes sense to me. The idea of searching for treasure. That's what it is, right? So even if you don't get it,
bro, I would rather watch. There was a phase I had where I loved watching metal detecting videos. That was like I loved watching like deep sea. I'm in the Caribbean, 100 feet deep. I'm looking for like gold rings that people fucking dropped. Those were fun. Because that's like treasure hunting. I understand it's treasure hunting to go dumpster diving, but I'm like, bro, that's not really... I would watch it, maybe like one video, but after a bit and then being like, oh, look, we found a functioning toy car. I'd be like, this isn't treasure. You found $40 worth of shit.
It's just, the next one, you know how many dumpsters there are in the world?
It's kind of like pack openings.
100%, exactly. Just more disgusting. I wouldn't say, you know what though? Not as demeaning. Not as demeaning. The way even myself opening up magic cards, it feels worse than probably crawling into a, I don't know, diaper-filled garbage can. And
this is expensive. I mean, you're putting money in to go fucking buy magic cards with odds worse than fucking slot machines. Versus you going into a dumpster for free and potentially walking out with nothing.
2 women from Pennsylvania traveled nationwide to put new items on their online shop. Veronica Taylor and Liz Wilson claim to make anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 a month simply from items they find in dumpsters. The pair has found all sorts of expensive things from Louis Vuitton bags to premium hygiene products. They share many of their finds on TikTok, attracting countless people to their online store. The income from their sales allows them to travel across the country, going from city to city and picking up different treasures from dumpsters.
But how do you determine where you want to go dumpster-wise? And then, like, if people are going to fucking, like, call the cops on you and be like, dude, this person's just, like, sifting through this dumpster.
And Tiffany Butler is another woman who lives comfortably off dumpster diving. She has her own...
Okay, bruh. The fucking shirt encompasses it, though. Eat, sleep, TikTok, repeat. I mean, this is just a make-to-order type fucking t-shirt. Who the fuck designed this? This is some shit you would get... Bro, when you're like in your tween ages and nobody knows what to buy you, so they get you like troll. I remember I had a troll face fucking t-shirt. Just anything you would get at like a Spencer's. Just some dumbass fucking word meme.
She has her own website where she sells beauty products, pet toys, and
Don't talk to me before I have my morning coffee.
random finds. And these items range from $2 to $4.
Yeah, pause my game to be here. I got gifted one of those. Never wore it.
But her big ticket items are her sex toys that she finds.
I don't want to use a sex toy found at a dumpster.
They clean it though. I hate when people are
Oh, used? It's not like an unboxed one. They're finding a used sex toy that they clean and then resell. Who would buy that? Why would anyone buy that?
Her big ticket items are her sex toys that she finds.
I don't want to use a sex toy found at a dumpster.
They clean it though. I hate when people are well, I cleaned it. Did you?
Is it? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there's definitely a used market.
Oh, there's definitely a used market for sex toys. Did you clean it? Yeah. No. The whole thing can act like a little scratch and sniff.
Oh, they want it unclean.
It does, if it's not Willy Wonka's like wallpaper, then they're like, all right. She has a page where you can buy dumpster dildos and other sex toys, all discarded by a nearby sex shop. In addition to her webpage, she has multiple accounts.
I kind of want to go on that website. Do you think it's going to be like disgusting photos where there's like fucking shit on it?
Showing off her finds. Tiffany claims that she makes anywhere from $76,000 to $100,000
Get the fuck out of here. She's making $100,000 a year just selling reused. Where is she even finding these?
a year just by dumpster diving, and probably primarily on the sex toys. She also finds enough things in dumpsters that she doesn't have to buy her kids back to school clothes or supplies. She just gives them the dumpster finds that show American pickers. They go to people's places and they look through their shit and they're like, what the hell is that? That's awesome. And they put it in like a, it's like, oh, this is a vintage store. But essentially they're going,
I don't know. I mean, American pickers, or where they're going into storage units, or like houses that have been like fucking, closed on. I think that's different because you're not going through trash. You're going through stuff that people thought was valuable enough to pay to put a place. Different from them just being like, nah, I'm chucking this out.
Through dumpster sites and stuff and grabbing things. Is it just because it's cheap items, it's people cheaping out and being like, well, these are perfectly good folders, I'm just going to use these folders? Is that the negative connotation? And is it really that wrong, Nick?
No, I don't think it's wrong.
Don't get me wrong, the kid's going to get bullied. You better not tell that anybody. Kid, if you're watching this, do
yeah, the kid goes, my calculator's actually from a dumpster. Do you like my Nemo backpack? My mom found it outside of a JCPenney.
All the time to my teachers. Like, I brag about it to everybody. They're like, ew, that sounds gross. I'm, oh yeah, I got this, I got this, I got that. I love it. I have no shame.
What the puppet in the Sesame Street? That's the garbage guy. Oscar. And call your ass Oscar. Like, I'm not a garbage man. They're like, I'm not a garbage man. Also, don't give him bleached chicken at school. Yeah, last time we ate your mom's snacks, we went blind for like 4 minutes. That's what I mean. I guess it's a thing of like, I don't know. It's a weird, because there really is nothing wrong with it, right? I think it's just the perceived idea too that people are like, the thing I got, even like right here, I got this for my child, I got it out of a dumpster. I think it's just the face value of that. Even if it's totally normal, it's just the idea of like, you couldn't just.
Bro, I really want to go look through a dumpster now. Like, I really want to just see what I would find. I truly believe if I went through an entire dumpster, I would find maybe one thing that's worth like $10. Maybe one thing that's worth $10. Like an average, I think you would have to go through like 20 dumpsters to find anything that's moderately valuable.
Go inside and pay for like a clean version of it.
Well, that's capitalism.
It'll just be trash, bro. You're going to go through food, like old food.
Listen, dumpster diving profiteers are not only in the US, but are worldwide. In the UK, a channel by the name of Dumpster Diving UK makes upwards of 100.
Dumpster Diving UK, look at this. Oh, brand new fish and chips. Oh, it smells about half rotten, but it's probably good as new. You pop it in the old microwave.
$1,000 from a single haul. Throwing
what?
UK, a channel by the name of Dumpster Diving UK makes upwards of $100,000 from a single haul.
No, he does not. What are you pulling out of a trash can that's worth $100,000?
Throwing away over there. I found this gold lion. I think it belongs to the queen. I'm not sure. I don't like it. I'm just gonna sell it. The man who runs the channel creates videos that focus on how much
an Xbox controller that's actually broken, and he's broadcasting that. That is a good throwaway. That Xbox controller has the worst stick drift you've ever fucking seen.
The man who runs the channel creates.
Look at that.
Videos that.
Look at that fucking controller. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a find. An Xbox One controller. Oh, this would go for probably, I don't know, 20 quid.
Irish toy chain actually waste, which, you know what, that's big brain moves. Dump it on the show there. I could turn this around and make tons of money off this. What do you think British Jeff Bezos is? What's his name?
Jeff Biscuits.
Or Jim Biscuits. My name's Jim He's like bald still. Oh, you better get out of my factory. I'm gonna fucking give you one, eh? While he claims to make only about 1,000 USD a week, some of his largest finds have earned him hundreds of thousands of dollars. In one haul, he found 50 boxes of nail polish, each containing 300 bottles, which he sold for $100.
Yo, am I crazy or should they have gloves that go past the wrist? I feel like I'd be wearing those cleaner gloves. I'd be wearing those fucking sleeves that cow farmers wear when they have to shove their hand up a cow's butt. Like I'd be like hazmat suit getting ready to enter the trash can.
$135,000. That's insane. He has also found large amounts of iPhones and hard drives that have given similar profits. The main
that is like a first gen iPad. That's selling for nothing.
Claims that his fascination with dumpster diving started when...
Oh, look, it still turns on.
As a child, he found food for his family in a Tesco dumpster. And ever since then, he has been interested in the world of dumpster
PlayStation, the original PlayStation, Retaliation.
diving.
I used to eat and drink from dumpster, like trash cans at school. So...
Why even say that publicly? You don't need to. You don't need to out this man. It's all right. What are you doing now? This man's story of finding food in the trash is more common than people realize. Food waste is a big problem in the world today, and there are whole movements and cultures that exclusively eat from dumpsters. Looking at a dumpster, you probably wouldn't think it looks appetizing, but for some people, it's a whole goddamn buffet. Within the diving community, there's a subculture called freegans. These people are simply looking to avoid paying for food and to help reduce food waste by taking food out of the trash and consuming them. Freegans devote their time...
Oh my god, but open apples. Like, I get it if you're taking a bag of chips or, like, closed bread from a dumpster, but, like, produce that's, like, sitting next to other trash...
to scouring their cities and marking
like, bro, that's open rolls.
out good places to eat. Online, they have created maps of good dumpsters to eat at, as well as locations of fruit and nut trees. In Germany, it is so popular that they have opened a grocery store called The Good Food, which gets all of its produce from dumpsters. Sophia Anderson is a big supporter of eating from the trash and has made a social media career showing off her finds and how to make delicious recipes from discarded...
What did that say? 4 years of dumpster diving. Best before date is a guide, not an answer. Trust your senses. They know. And if they don't teach them, mold is not your enemy. Most things could be frozen. Dehydration is lit. The dumpsters are still full. Food is a love language. Don't treat it like anything else. I mean, some valid things. These pumpkins are not edible.
And how to make delicious recipes from discarded food. I'm sure that all the food she gets is just like, it's not everything is just covered in piss and shit. In my mind, that's what it keeps coming to, but it's probably like canned foods.
Yeah.
Got that image right there. She got a bunch of cheese and meats.
See, that's the cheese and meats I'd be
Yeah, meat. Anything that could rot is an issue.
so scared with. If my buddy hopped out and he's like, I found a fresh can of black beans out of a trash can, I'd be like, pop her open. But for some reason, the meat
yeah, because it's closed off fully, like nothing would have contaminated it.
thing just scares me. The phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure, could never be more true when it comes to dumpster diving. People throw out all sorts of things and don't realize how much they might be worth. And one Chinese man found a historical relic inside someone's trash. I instantly got chills as soon as I said Chinese man.
Why?
I don't know. One Chinese man becomes so much more exotic and like magical, doesn't it? Just don't put this in, editor. Editor, don't put all this in. Because he probably sounds... Actually, let's just drop it. You know, never mind. A textile worker in the 1980s was riding his tricycle around a market while looking for any valuables that might have been thrown away. While searching, a set of ornate wooden chairs caught his eye. He immediately grabbed them and took them home. Did he just steal chairs? Were they in the dumpster? It sounds like from what I've heard here, he was riding a tricycle and just saw some chairs. All right. His family would use them as everyday furniture for years, and they didn't think anything of them. However, in 2011, the grandson of the textile worker went to sell the chairs so he could buy a home. When he took them to an appraiser, it was revealed that they were 400-year-old Ming Dynasty chairs used in the royal palace. The chairs were taken to the auction and sold for 23 million yen, or $3.2 million USD.
Oh my god, I mean, that's literally that is treasure. You're just like, oh, these chairs look nice.
Thank God I got them appraised.
What the fuck?
Appraised. I would not think, I need to buy a home. How about I sell these chairs? Not all finds are actually treasures. Most of the time, it really is just trash. And when I say most of the time, I mean almost every time. 99.9% of the times, it's gonna be trash in the trash can, all right? Or sometimes, it's even worse.
Oh yeah, they're gonna find like dead bodies and shit.
In New Mexico, the heat was coming down as 3 divers were digging through some trash when they heard a faint cry come from a bag. Thinking it was an animal, police could open it up only to discover a newborn baby with the umbilical cord still attached. They contacted the authorities, and the child was—
What? They were dumpster diving for fucking food and goods, and they found a newborn baby?
Rushed to the hospital while police searched for the person who dumped the baby.
911, where is your emergency?
We just found a baby in the trash.
Is it breathing?
Yes, ma'am. He still got his umbilical cord. He's whimpering. He was not crying, actually.
The culprit was Alexis Avila, who was caught on CCTV throwing the bag into the trash and walking away.
Bro, so she gave birth, put it in a trash bag, and then just chucked it in the garbage?
Alexis Avila, who was caught on CCTV throwing the bag into the trash and walking away. How can you do that? Actually, scary. She claimed that she had no idea that she was pregnant, and when she gave birth to the baby in her parents' bath—
How do you not, bro? Nah, I feel like that's that's like a common thing some people are in denial of, bro. Oh shit, wait, hold up. It's like something in my eye. I feel like that's a common thing some like younger women that get pregnant, it's like they sit in denial about it, and like, you're getting a baby belly. You haven't gotten your period. You're getting morning sickness. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Right? Cryptic pregnancies can happen. Yeah, but a lot of the time, too, I'm just saying it's just like literally ignoring, in denial. No, I'm not. And then they just pop out a baby. And I'm like, you didn't know. Maybe you didn't know you were pregnant. You pop out a baby. You still just don't throw it in the trash. Be like, oh, this is a problem.
Bathroom, she panicked and decided to throw it away. How do you not know you're pregnant?
Cryptic pregnancy is used by medical professionals to describe a pregnancy that is not recognized by the woman who is pregnant until she's in labor or has given birth. Yes, but I think not recognize, does not recognize mean they don't know, or not recognize meaning like in denial?
But most of the time, they aren't so lucky. While digging through a dumpster, a man found a pair of boots he thought were interesting, right? Those are pretty interesting boots there. After reaching out to take them,
I would be shocked. Like, if I was the woman, I'd be like, holy fuck, I was pregnant. But, I mean, the general response after that is like, I gotta fucking, I gotta do something here, you know?
He noticed that there was a dead body of a young woman attached to them. Police were called to the scene, where they identified the deceased woman as 24-year-old Sierra Woodfork. Though her cause of death wasn't identified, police believed foul play was involved. Good detective work. I mean, I'm pretty sure something happened. You think the guy was just like, do I get the boots?
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I think so. He's alright, I found the body. You can at least throw me the boots. Sometimes people find only body parts and not the whole thing. In Baltimore, a couple discovered a human foot in a bag while dumpster diving.
That would freak me the fuck out. Like, you're dumpster diving, you're like, oh my god, this is a human hand or some shit.
Was turned over to a medical examiner. No other news had been released saying who—
And are they able to figure out whose hand it or foot it was?
Who or where the foot came from.
They're just like, this is a foot. We don't know whose this is.
We have no idea. Over in Spain, a diver was digging near a tobacco shop when he came across a suitcase inside a bag. When he opened the suitcase, he was greeted with a pale, dissected torso. After the body was discovered, police identified an Irishman and Ukrainian traveler as suspects in the case. 3 years later, the Irishman was arrested for the murder and dismemberment of his German landlord and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. 10 years? Damn. Dissected a whole torso and put it in a goddamn briefcase. All right, 10. decade. In 2021, Portland, Oregon was going through a massive power outage that caused a grocery store to throw away tons and tons of food. People began to gather at their bins, and police were called to break up the crowd. Police tried to tell them that the food was not safe to eat, but the crowd rejected their advice. Oh, it's fine. The dumpster eventually reached 50 people waiting to get inside. All of them were getting angrier, and police said, quote, "No subject in the crowd was willing to have an open dialogue with the officers and continue to shout insults at them and storm."
I mean, bro, if it's cold outside, I'm taking that food. If it's like dead winter and this store has to throw out like previously good shit that's like now a concern of going rotten, I'm like, it's as cold as it would be in a freezer outside.
Boys. After a while, the police gave up and told the store that unless someone dies or gets hurt, they're not going to stop anyone. You know what? Just never mind. They're rude. They hurt my feelings and they're rude. In places where dumpster diving gets out of hand, stores have been known to put up razor wire or brick fences to prevent people from ever seeing the garbage bins. A big reason why companies protect their garbage so much is because of lawsuits. People can easily
I was going to say they take your food, say they got sick, and try to sue you for it.
Get hurt or even die inside their dumpsters, which leads us to the happiest part of our video, dumpster diving deaths, which obviously we already got into the happy part with basically an abandoned baby.
Oh yeah, the baby. Well, the baby was saved.
The baby lived. The baby's gonna grow up strong.
He was eating the bleached chicken to survive.
Exactly. What is he gumming on? Dumpster diving can sometimes lead to unexpected dangers beyond spoiled food or sharp objects. Some divers go too deep and end up losing their lives. A Georgia woman was dumpster diving when a garbage truck came by and emptied the dumpster. Trapped inside the compactor, the blades,
oh my god, she got crushed to death.
Slowly dug into her body as the machine compacted more and more. A worker from Chuck's package store watched as the woman fell out of the dumpster and into the back of the truck. He quickly ran up to the truck and alerted the driver before she was completely crushed. A similar situation occurred in North Carolina when 30-year-old Stephanie Cox was found deceased in a landfill after she went missing. At around midnight on January 30th, Stephanie was seen on a CCTV camera walking on the back of a Five Below, where police believe she was going to dumpster dive. An hour and a half later, the garbage truck came and emptied the bin, except Stephanie was nowhere to be seen. Later that day, store staff reported an abandoned vehicle in the parking lot, which was identified to be Stephanie's, prompting a missing persons report to be filed.
Yeah, that she was in the fucking dumpster.
Her body would be found 11 days later by crews searching a landfill 80 miles north of where she disappeared. Listen, guys, dumpster diving is growing in popularity as more and more people realize that there is not only serious money to be made, but potentially free food. But what most people don't realize is that there are numerous dangers that are associated with digging through other people's trash. While it might seem like a cost-efficient way to improve your life, you can never be sure what is inside each waste.
Ooh, Spirit Halloween could be cool. I think like those stores you could find a lot of good shit. Like seasonal ones, like Spirit Halloween in November. They just throw out all their shit and leave.
Time you go, bring a friend. It might save your life. Also, just want to say too, you know how much work would probably go into actually going in, dumpster diving, doing all that kind of stuff, sorting everything? I probably ingest things.
It's sorting everything and then also selling it.
That are horrible, right? Like, you know what I mean?
They don't throw anything away? Oh, you think they just save it for the next year?
Like, things I buy in the store are probably worse for me than some of the shit that people are digging out of these cans and eating. So there's no harm play there. I'm just saying that, guess what? You gotta do what you gotta do, but if you came up...
Yeah, be safe. You know, don't fucking dumpster dive on fucking trash days and get injured.